Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Kati and today I'm going to make a review of this Q&A 4-year journey for couples journal because we have been filling this almost a year, so it's time to tell you what I think about it. And I'm a fan of Q&A journals, so I have 2 for myself. This Q&A a day without any theme, and then this Q&A a day for the soul. And I have been such a big fan of these that I decided then to get one of these for me and my spouse. And we already did this first one, so we journaled in this for 3 years, and then I asked my spouse if he wants to continue, and he said yes in our relationship and in this journal. So I bought us a second one, and I was looking for options and I didn't find a lot. But I was happy to find something, so I bought this one because I wanted to try something different. The first difference you can see already is the size. So this one is more like B6 size. So I have a B6 Stalogy here. So it's the same height, but a little bit wider, like a finger width wider. And this is more like A5, but it's a finger width higher and then also a bit wider. So that's the size difference, and I think this is like a cuter size. It's more square, and the big difference is the binding. So this is a hardcover, so you can see that there is a very nice binding, and this is a paperback, so it's nothing fancy. And what I actually learned now, I don't know if they got it like when I was searching for this, but I found now that this is now available in a hardcover. So the binding is different and the cover is different. So this is like soft to touch material, and this is structured. So you can feel the wood kind of what they have put here on the cover, and this is like you have put a heart on the tree, and I like this cover so much more. You can see that we have been using it, so this is from 3 years of use, and my spouse writes this at the kitchen table, so that's not always the cleanest place to be. But it has held up pretty nice, I would say. Good enough for 3 years of use. And yes, that's a big difference. So this is for 3 years and this is for 4 years. And it's set up a bit differently. So here it starts, and here you can, if you want to read the text. But I like to do it like that when the other one, I usually answer first. Sometimes my spouse answers first. So then when I have answered, I did these washi stripes for us in this journal. So then the other one doesn't read the answer before making their own answer. So I like to do that. So these we used here. And this is set up like the other one answers on the black lines and the other one on the red lines. And you have 3 long lines for your answer. And these are like questions about whatever. So here's the first one, January, love is, and the last one I can also show you. That's write down one word that captures how you want to feel next year. And then there is a lot of questions, and it's fun things to learn about how the other one thinks and what they like and just everything. But this is set up a bit differently. So this just feels so much cheaper, but okay. And the funny thing is that these are not a different price. I will go through the prices at the end, but these are actually the same price. So, but the feel of this is thicker paper, and this is just like I don't know. So here is the Oh, it's actually printed in the United States. Okay. And here are the instructions. And this is funny, I didn't read the instructions before I started using this. I'm not the person to read instructions. And maybe it was also because we started in August, so I didn't come even to here. So the first time when I was looking for instructions was that there was a question that was X asks a question. I was like, what X? So I hadn't even noticed. Here is an X and O. So you are supposed to choose which one is X and which one is O. But I was just, okay, I write here on the left side, you write on the right. And I didn't even notice these. Yeah, and here it's set up like this. So you have 6 short lines for your answer, and that's why I went from washi stripes to post-it notes. So we are behind, but I thought that that was okay because then I can show you more questions, what they are like. So these are like whatever. What shoes did you wear today? Are you feeling energized or tired this week? What is the key ingredient in your relationship? What you plan to accomplish this week? So these are not you to answer afterwards. So that is why it would be good to keep on track. And usually we do keep on track, but I don't know, remember what, well, yeah, life happened. So we have been behind, I think, the whole year. But now that I have filmed this, I will get, and my spouse has his summer holiday, so I think we will soon get back on track with this journal. And it's just fun, and I have learned a lot about him through these questions, because they are not always things that we discuss, like I would love to have. He can answer something that he has never told me. So that's the fun thing about these. What did you enjoy about June? And sometimes the question is like we both answer exactly the same answer. And that is fun for me about covering up your answer that the other one can't copy. And then when the answer is the same, then it's like extra fun, I think. What could your partner do more of to make you happy? And I like this because this isn't like, at least I don't feel like this is like for a man and a wife, or like, for me at least, these X and O, they are nothing like concerning sex or anything. I don't know, these red and black are not that did either. So I think these are good for any kind of partnerships, relationships. I can always count on you to and yes, we do use only pencils to write in these because the paper isn't anything. Although I love fountain pens, I wouldn't use a fountain pen in these. The paper is not so nice. And I don't know if a ballpoint pen would be okay, but I do like the pencil because when I make a mistake, I can correct my answer. And pencil is also something I think that's like archival quality, so I don't have to worry about that when you are using a pencil. Is there anything you could have saved money on this month? Okay. Write down one thing you remember from the first time you saw your partner. Now I actually, when I read these, is the first time that I realize that these are written like with one space between in every letter. That's like, maybe it's, I don't know, a design choice. This wasn't like that, or no, this is written like normal text. but you can like, doesn't this look like more designed? And this looks just so cheap. And of course it's not about how it looks. It's about thinking and journaling and sharing and so, but this just looks cheap. Let's go through the prices. So I checked the prices now on a Finnish bookstore in euros, and then I checked the prices on Amazon US. So you get the prices that are today when I'm filming. So this was in the Finnish store 1670 in euros, and this in the same store was also 60-70. So these are exactly the same price. Here you just get 1 year more, but if I would be buying now, I would get this. This is just, at least for if you buy it as a present or something, this is just, I think, so much nicer for me. On Amazon US, this is now actually on sale, minus 41%. So the normal price is the same as here in Finland, so $16.95 US, but now it's only $9.99. So that is a good price. And I think that's maybe because they have made a new version of this, which I'm sad to tell is a paperback version. So that's like, and that's funny now that this hardcover bound book is now $9.99, and the new paperback it's a floral design, it's $11.20. I would get this over the paperback. I don't know if they could have made it nice, but comparing these, I would get this. Then this is cheaper. Well, probably because it's made in the USA. This is $12.95 on Amazon, and yes, the hardcover. The hardcover version of this is $19.99, but in Finland that's 29 euros. So that's 30% more expensive. So if I would be in the US, I would take the hardcover. But in Finland, the hardcover is almost double the price. So I'm like, I don't know. I didn't check if they have made it nicer also on the inside. Then maybe, I don't know. We are in our first year in this. So I have still 3 years in this. So I don't have to think about a new book until 2027. So I will see what they have to offer then. I still like this. If you are using a journal for 3-4 years, hardcover binding is so much nicer to use than this paperback. This just feels so cheap and it's not like enjoyable at all. So in that way, but otherwise I like it. So it does the job, and I hope that the hardcover version is nice. I will link all the videos that I have made of these Q&A journals before, and if you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. I would be curious to hear, do you use any Q&A journal? Do you enjoy it? Do you recommend the one that you have? If you enjoyed this video, I would be happy if you would give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed yet. Thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day. I hope to see you down below in the comments and in my next video. Bye bye.